Good morning, everybody. Well, as you saw, we did a field over there and used our brand new field cultivator that we bought. It is right here. Another piece of quality product from Airmo. And then if you noticed right here, there's a different Doots that we have cottoned onto. Our neighbor Martin Swede saw that Doots we were using and offered to buy it from us, and then I found an ad in the paper for the Doots that we now have and went ahead and bought it. So, whoa, dog. I'm glad he can go right underneath. Well, we've got a contract today. In fact, we have a couple of contracts. We finished the contract back down that road, and then I took a contract for harvesting sunflowers up on field 92, and then right next door to it is a contract to mow and create silage bales and take them to the BGA, local BGA. So I decided I'd just take all those contracts and I got to make money however I can during this slump. I want to get enough money to buy some more land. And I guess whichever way I do it, well, that's, got to do what you got to do to make money. Anyway, so now we're just working our way up there. We, like I said, we had to rent the header that we are using to cut the sunflowers, and it won't pull behind this combine, so ended up having to use the Agrolux to pull the header up there. So we're going to have quite a bit of equipment up over here, but that, again, that's not that big of a deal. We'll take everything back when we're done, and then we'll work on the field that we are coming up on right now. This field right over here, which is directly across from the field we worked earlier. And we might use that shortcut to work that field, because there is a shortcut across the field that we've worked. And I'm pretty sure we're on pretty good terms now with Sean Paul, who owns that field. We should be able to just cut straight across into this field over here he wants done. But yeah, we're making strides. They're slow and steady, and we're doing a lot of work for the community just to bolster the ability to get some more land. Yeah, there's that new tractor. It's a nice looking tractor, isn't it? It's okay. It was pretty low hours is the reason I really bought it. If it wouldn't have been for the low hours, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Okay. Well, we'll get up here and we'll get this cut. I didn't even know that anybody was planting these around here, but apparently they are. Which, hey, not a problem to me. I'm always looking for something to do. And it'll give me an idea of how this combine handles this type of crop. Okay, all unfolded. Let's fire up and get into these, shall we? Are we cutting them? Yep, we're cutting them. Oh, look, and we're even creating straw from them. Well, I'll be darned. I didn't know you could get straw from sunflowers. Well, I guess we'll have to do something about that then, won't we? We are cutting it pretty low, so I guess that makes sense. Boy, that's an awful lot of straw. Wow, that's a lot of straw. Well, means while we got the baler over here, we will bale up that straw too. I was not expecting that. because we have the right to take all the straw that's, you know, on the property. And I didn't think we were going to produce straw, but apparently we are. Anyway, I'll go ahead and get to cutting on this, and I'll see you guys here in just a little bit. Well, there we are, guys. I have never in my life seen such mountains of straw. Um, Maybe that's why this didn't pay extremely well, is because of the amount of straw that we were going to have from it. My word. Well, anyway, we'll get this dropped off here. Load the header up, and we're not going to complete this till we get the straw picked up too, because you know that's pretty valuable. Probably going to give us a chance to try out our new windrower too, if we even need it. Man, those are some huge windrows. So we'll see. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Whoops. Come on. There we go. There we go. We got it on there. So we're just going to go ahead, back up our combine right here, and we'll close it up. Shut it down. We'll get the little tractor here, fire it up, fold this up. There we go. And we can get that returned later. First, let's go get this dropped off. Yeah, look at these Wow. Man, it must have taken everything, stock and all. I hope we can climb it up and over all this. Oh yeah, we're okay. But yeah, I can't believe that. That's just wow. um, yeah. But yeah, we'll get the baler over here and get this baled up. And like I said, it might give us a chance to use our new windrower, and we can just leave the baler up here for our next assignment right there. I am perplexed. I've never seen anything like that before. That amount of straw. And wow. But anyway, another thing is when we're dropping this off, we should get a little bonus for a little extra grain that we'll end up having for ourselves. And I wasn't quite sure how much it would be, but it looks like it could be a fairly decent amount. But then again, we'll just have to wait and see. Might be nothing this time. I don't know. I'll hope for more, but yeah, we'll see. And there hasn't been any traffic today. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. It's just very odd to see little to no traffic today. Usually we're fighting pretty hard to get around here. And I didn't know our local potato dealer also does sunflower seeds. I guess it's a little sideline job that they do. So that's kind of cool. I'm still just wow on the amount of straw. Still stuck on that. I mean, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Okay, let's see what we get out of this. Yeah, look, they're still filling boxes. There must be some other people doing potatoes around here. Okay, let's see what we get. This ought to be interesting. I'm curious to see how much of it actually goes to our farmer and how much stays with us. Now, I'm assuming we can still bale that straw. At least last I knew we still could. And there it goes. And we made about $7,000 extra. Wow. Even got a discount for future purchases from our the gentleman that we work for. Can't argue about that. Okay, let's go make some bales here. I'm going to go ahead and move things back to the farm. I'll meet you back up at the field, ready to bale in just a few moments. All right, everybody. Well, got everything moved back, and well, let's see what we can come up with here. See how many bales we're going to have. I imagine it's going to be quite a few. Man, look at this. Now, I went ahead and put our new windrower on the front of this, just because in case we need it for stuff that we miss, like these enormous piles, we can spread it out and grab what we miss. But we'll have to move the bales first, which that could take a minute or two. But yeah, like right here, we're going to miss all of this. And there's just no way about it, just such huge piles. So we'll have to pick these bales up in the meantime. But that's not that big of a deal. Ooh, we're going to have to stop these bales from going downhill. There we go. Just the ones that are facing downhill is the only ones we're going to have to do that to. So that's not a terrible thing. I mean, there is a fence down here, but I'd hate for them to go down into the pond, you know. Once we turn the corner here, it'll be just fine. But yeah, look at these windrows. I have never seen windrows this big. And we are just producing bales like there's no tomorrow. So we'll see here. We shall see what happens. Anyway, I'll get this all baled up and be back with you here in just a few. All right, everybody. Well, I have worked this field as much as I am going to be able to. And yeah, look at these bales. I mean, bales everywhere out here. See, our counter is up to 259 bales. That's a lot of bales. I can look and see how many we've created today. I know I always say I do, or I'm going to, but I never get to. Come to find out, I cannot use this windrower on this particular mission. Wouldn't let me use it, but it'll be ready for when we need it over here on this field, which we're just going to park down in it, and we'll go back to the farm. We'll start picking up some of these bales and seeing what we can do with them, because yeah, there's a lot of bales. Now, I did talk to the owner of this property. There is rain coming, and he would prefer that I work on this tomorrow. So we're going to park just down here by his gate. Should be safe, you know, shouldn't be any problems down here. And it's also an area we're not going to mow. So, and he said tomorrow's fine. Don't worry about it. Just let's get the rain over with, and then you can, you know, start working on it. But we're not going to mow this area right here, so this looks like a good spot for it. But we do want to get those bales in before it rains. We can leave that open. We'll cut across this field we did earlier. Man, it looks nice, doesn't it? We did a pretty good job. Different texture than we left it, but it looks good. All right. Let's see if we can get those bales out of there real quick. Cut across our own field here. Back to the farm. We're going to try, before the rain hits, to get those bales back over here to our farm. I think we can get it done. I don't see any reason why not. Looks like we're going to be using the Dutes again. So let's get onto that. Oh, and that's something else we need to do. I had the mower hooked up to the Agrilux, and if it's going to rain, I want it under shelter, even though it's got an awning. Okay. Let's run around here real quick and get it disconnected and get it under shelter. In fact, I think what we can do is we could just back it in right here temporarily. That ought to take care of it. At least it's not out in the rain. There we go. If the rain did come in all of a sudden. Okay. Let's get over there and start picking some of these bales up. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to store them somewhere. And unless we got a good price right now. If we've got a really good price right now, we'll just sell them. But if we don't have a good price, we're just going to hold on to them. I don't see any reason not to. I think it's safe to cut across here again. Sure beats going around the long way anyway. And I don't think that either of our guys would mind, long as I stay out of their field. Stay out of around the outside. And the grass, I'm not going to hurt that just, you know, running across it really quickly. And won't hurt this corner either. There we go. It's kind of nice getting to know the people around you. You start to see, you know, who they are, what they like, how they'll treat you. You know, if they'll be real nice to you about things or if not. And I think we can pull in up in here. We did this one the other day. That's why it's all mowed down. We cut this field. And it's the same guy that owns that field that's across the way. But we can cut in here and then cut back. There we go. Because I don't think that long trailer is going to make that little corner. But anyway. Yeah, man. I am amazed at how many bales are out here. I can't believe it. But we're going to find out. And we're going to get them all picked up. Wow. Oops. No. Grab that bale. There we go. We're just going to kind of randomly grab them here. We're going to try and get all these ones lower down by the bottom, but, you know, there's just so many of them that this could take a while. And judging by the time, we're running out of time today. I just cannot believe that. But anyway, I'll get them picked up, get them all put away, and we'll see you in the next one. Because we're out of time for today and my battery's going to die. But thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.